Good afternoon. It's 4:43 in the afternoon on Monday, March 13th, and this is the meeting of the Finance Committee. To my left is Mr. Swayzer, member of the committee. To my right, Mr. Tremblay, also a member of the committee. My name's Tom Kendall, chairman. Mr. Titterington, will you please kick us off here?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We are asking that you authorize me to sign the plan year 2017 CHIP partnership agreement with Miami County. CHIP stands for Comprehensive Housing Improvement Program. It's a program that we have partnered with the state directly into Troy for grant funds to help primarily infrastructure capital improvements for low and affordable housing, low-mod households, as a way to provide some low and no interest grants for making improvements to their properties. Typically, we partner with residents when we find some property maintenance issues, and we will still steer them towards that program. In extreme cases, there have been instances where a property would be eligible for a CHIP grant, and we've used that money to actually demolish the house. Absentee landlords, out-of-state homeowners, etc. So for the last several years, we've done this for 20 years plus. For the last several years, the Ohio Department of Services Office of Community Development has really been pushing, as the federal money has restricted, since this is federal flow-through money, tightened up the standards, the regulations, as well as the resources that are available in order to maximize the areas that we can help serve. They've been encouraging us to make this more of a county-wide program. In the past, we've had our own. Pickwas had their own. I believe TIP as well, and then the county has served primarily the unincorporated areas. OCD, the Ohio office, not the
Right.
psychological condition, has even been more firm, if you will, in encouraging us. And they've also created some new incentives for us to do this as a county, much like the theme of the Complete Streets policy and some of the other things when we talked about last week regarding grant programs and the strings that are attached. By doing this as a more regional effort, it does make us look better when we compete against other regions, other counties, for some of this money if there were to come a high priority project that we wanted to pursue. We have none in mind, but that's just one of those side benefits for us doing that. We would continue to administer it the same way, have the same kind of criteria, and on a local level we would continue to be reaching out and marketing the program and encouraging those residents who are eligible and who have a need, particularly from a property maintenance standpoint, to apply, just like we always have. Now this program wraps up May 5th because of all the paperwork and the red tape and trying to coordinate with the other entities. Time is short, and so we are requesting that this be considered for emergency legislation.
Okay. Who at the county will be managing this? Will it be the commissioners, or?
It would be under the development office, community development office.
Okay. All right. John?
Or department, I guess.
We had one of these a couple of years ago, didn't we?
We have one every year. We had one where there was some extra funding that was made available, and that's when we focused on primarily demo-ready projects, where we had a list of properties that had been condemned. We didn't have too many of them, which I guess was a good thing, but we did accomplish some additional demolitions as a result.
Okay.
Is this a use it or lose it proposition, the monies that we would have?
I imagine it probably is. I think countywide, though, I mean, we always use as much as we can. You know, it's been pretty consistent, but again, much like our CDBG grants, you know, they've slowly dwindled over the years.
And this is for property maintenance, meaning outside for the most part?
Yeah, yes, it is. That could be roof repair, siding repair, you know, it could be, I believe it could be some plumbing if necessary.
That's all I had.
Anyone else? John?
Is this emergency?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm good with emergency.
Move forward with emergency.
Okay, let's go forward then, unanimous. Okay, anything else to come before finance?
No, sir?
Thank you. Being